Sturgeon ramps up Brexit threat as she strikes deal with Wales to confront key legislation. Nicola Sturgeon ramped up her threat to derail Brexit as she struck a deal with her Welsh counterpart to challenge key leave legislation. The First Minister and Labour's Carwyn Jones insisted the UK government of mounting a power grab to centralise decision-making in Westminster. In Edinburgh they discussed alternative proposals to the Tories' flagship European Union withdrawal bill, also known as the Repeal Bill, which the House of Commons will start debating next month. The bill will transfer thousands of EU regulations into UK law on Brexit Day to ensure existing systems continue smoothly, while then allowing these to be amended or scrapped over time. Initially it will transfer to Westminster some responsibilities currently held by the EU over matters which the Scottish and Welsh governments now decide within the UK. Whitehall says this enables common frameworks to be put in place where necessary before further devolution of powers to Edinburgh and Cardiff. Both First Secretary of State Damian Green and Scottish Secretary David Moodle have pledged Holyrood will become more powerful as a result of leaving the Brussels bloc, but Ms Sturgeon and Mr Jones have repeatedly threatened to withhold the necessary legislative consent, risking the prospect of a constitutional crisis. In a joint statement they said the UK government's approach to Brexit was a rejection of the principle of devolution and had agreed to work together on amendments to the bill. Most seriously, the UK government's EU withdrawal bill is an unashamed move to centralise decision-making power in Westminster, cutting directly across current devolved powers and responsibilities. They claimed the Scottish and Welsh governments have already made clear that they cannot recommend that the Scottish Parliament and National Assembly give their necessary legislative consent to the bill. We believe that the bill must not be allowed to progress in its current form to provide a constructive way forward. The Scottish and Welsh governments are now working to agree potential amendments to the bill which would address our concerns. We are also coordinating our advice to the Parliament and Assembly to ensure they fully understand our concerns and our alternative proposals. It will now be for the UK government to respond positively to our suggested amendments to move negotiations forward, and ensure there is a functioning legal system on withdrawal from the EU, and agreed UK structures where these are required that reflect the views and interests of all parts of the UK, and respect devolved powers and responsibilities. But a UK government spokesman said, "Not a single decision currently taken by the Scottish or Welsh governments will be taken away under this bill. Instead, the bill is about creating certainty and continuity for people and businesses across the UK, and ensuring that we don't create new barriers to doing business. It is our expectation that the outcome of this process will provide greater decision-making power for each devolved administration, and we are committed to positive and productive discussions going forward." Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.